of our class 610, we need to record our presentation for week 3 and for week 9 and for the rest of it. So all the times we have to do a presentation, this is what we're going to do here. So what it is, I just brought up my old cloud practitioner study notes for when I took the exam and just kind of said, okay, how are we going to do this? So which is the best way to go about it? So if you're going to do this, you're going to want to go into slideshow, and then you're going to want to go ahead and click record. So this is basically how you do it. So just go bring up your PowerPoint, do it locally, do whatever you do, right? And then go ahead and click on record. And what will end up happening is you'll get all the things that you need to have to do this. I use 2 screens, so I will get this. I can do my notes from here if I have notes. Kind of see the next slide, my course slide. There's a lot of slides here. This is a really lengthy deck because there's a lot of things that are going on with it. You can also kind of see where I have a camera on or off, and then my microphone. So we can use whichever microphone we want to use. I'm just going to use my local one for right now. We can end it. We can swap displays so you can kind of see what we got cooking. This is what it would look like for everybody else. I'm not too fussy about which one you want to use. So clicking swap displays is actually handy. But when you're really ready to go ahead and click on start recording. And it should work out that it gives you a countdown. And then it goes, okay, here you go, recording in progress. And you can kind of match your progress here by watching the timeline, and then you can kind of go through, okay, this is the AWS Cloud Practitioner. And again, I'll do these recordings along the way, and then you can kind of go, okay, here's my obligatory disclaimer. You know, I do this as my living. This is how I go about and do my job. And you can kind of see, noticing where the timer here is off. One of these is for the amount of time you're spending on the slide, and the other one is for how much time you're spending in the presentation itself. So don't worry if these 2 timers drift, right? They're going to be different. So when I go to the next one, what is cloud computing, that timer will reset and tell me how much time I'm spending on a slide. All right, so for some people, this is really handy. For other people, it's kind of a thing. It just all depends on how much time you want to spend per slide, or if you have a delivery that you need to make sure of in terms of, I'm only going to be here for an hour. I need to make sure of what we've got, and then we can go from there. If you need to pick up and need to go someplace else for a minute, you can pause your recording and then pick up right where you left off. 2 timers will still keep on going. And then when you're done, click on stop, right? And then you should have that. That's where this thing gets to be interesting, right? So if you have that, you can hit escape and you can go through, and then there's your file right there, right? And then, so you click on that and you can go click. Computing, that timer will reset and tell me how much. So remember, you're getting times per slide, right? So now that I have my recording, right, we need to figure out where did that recording actually went. So it tells you here how to record a narration. Right, record one at a time. Click on the second slide, keep on going, and now play back your presentation, right? And you can actually go back and redo each slide as you want to, right? And then just keep on going. And this is where it really kind of goes. So once you're done, right, if you're good, you can just click on the slide and go through the insert audio. So now you've got a whole thing here where you've got this insert audio for your process. So there's your thing right there. Recording in progress. And you can kind of match your progress here by watching the time. All right, so there's your recording, and then just go ahead and save it, right? And now all of a sudden you have this great big honking huge recording. So because you're going to have the audio embedded, go ahead. You know, I do this is my living. right. Oh, Victoria, just go ahead. But no, once you got this, right, you're good. Just go ahead and upload this then. This is your file. Right, and keep on going. I wouldn't worry about anything else that goes along with that, or how else you want to go about it, right? Once you've got those done and you've got it and you're set, so the places I didn't go don't have the audio. But again, let me make sure that we've got that audio. Just go through. That's what I'll be listening to when you do your thing. If we had included the camera on that, we probably would have been able to go ahead and you probably would have seen my bright, shiny, happy face along with this, but I don't usually go up on camera. So that's essentially how to record your thing in PowerPoint, right? Just when you get there, just go to your slideshow, click on record, go through your slides, narrate them as you would, and then it saves that narration per slide, right? And you can just go ahead and thumb through that as you want, back and forth, depending on how you want to go, watch your timers go, your volume, and then just click on that. So this is what I'll be playing when I get there, and we'll be good to go. That's how you do this. Thanks much. Thanks for watching. See you in the next lecture.